For Braden Allee, life's journey has become an uphill climb, to be taken one step at a time.
You take it one breath at a time, 1 minute at a time, and we had to learn to do that.
James and Bonnie Allee say in his teens, their son became obsessed with longboarding.
If he was talking about anything, it had to do with longboarding.
These wheels, I do not recommend going above 30, 35.
He was either talking about it, doing it, planning what he was doing with the future with it.
But then in May of 2019, Braden went for a downhill ride that nearly killed him.
He got speed wobbles from underneath his board, where the board goes like this, and came out from under him, and then he took his tumbles.
Flipped head over feet multiple times.
His helmet saved Braden's life. Barely. At one point, doctors gave him a 10% chance of survival.
He had to learn how to walk, he had to learn how to talk, he had to learn how to eat, to
swallow.
The worst day of his life involved a skateboard.
Yeah, man.
But Braden still wanted to be part of the community.
It's such a loving sport, you know? I mean, obviously, it didn't love me back, but yeah.
To give Braden something to look forward to, his parents asked City Council if they could lease an empty building across from the skate park and turn it into a board shop for Braden.
Oh man, it's hard for me to talk about it because it's my son, you know, it's really, I'm sorry.
At the meeting were council member Sarah Althauser and city manager Rob Hill.
There was so much energy in the room. The whole chamber was full of Braden supporters.
If the people were here to help us, if you could just raise your hand so they could. Thank you all.
And Braden had this big smile on his face, and he still talks about how everybody raised their hand. You know, that was so cool.
Motion passes 6-0. Congratulations.
All of us voted in favor.
The city would lease the building to Braden for just $100 a month.
There was a few tears shed. I saw them in there. So that was one of the better council meetings I can ever recall.
His parents are usually around to help, but Kraken Board Shop is Braden's baby.
Alrighty, homie, you're all set.
Good, very good.
Yeah,
I appreciate
yeah,
you.
thank you. That feels fantastic because I mean, it just gives me so much optimism and pride in what I do and stuff like that. But it also gives me hope.
The boards, the wheels, they could remind Braden of what went wrong in his life. But on the wall where he works, in a frame, is a reminder of everything that's gone right.
I just feel so loved and so part of this community.
For me, giving him something to wake up to every single day, that's enough for me. I'm not concerned about anything else.
I love you too, Mom.